When I think of Shinya Aoki, I think of a really interesting person in rainbow tights with really slick submissions. And today we're going all the way back to 2008 when Shinya Aoki defeated Eddie Alvarez via heel hook. We're going to look at how he set it up, how Eddie could have defended himself better, and how Aoki got the tap. Let's get right into it. This is part of why I love Shinya Aoki. My man is butt scooting right now and trying to pull guard in an MMA fight. The ref stands him up and Eddie tries to throw a kick that Shinya Aoki catches. Aoki tries to pressure Eddie into the ropes, but Eddie is trying to turn back and to come back and face him. And as Eddie turns back, he's working for a crossface right now, and it's going to take him 2 tries, but he's going to hit Aoki with a nice hip toss here, and Eddie's going to work right for the mount. But Aoki reacts quickly and he tucks his knee in the middle. Watch again in slow-mo as he slides that knee in right as Eddie steps over to the mount. Now the other foot is going to slide over the hip as Aoki is setting up his ashi garami, aka single leg X. Now that's a good looking ashi garami. Eddie stands and he's trying to push down on Aoki's legs to clear them. You can see that when Eddie stands, Aoki's leg that's in the middle does come out from in between them. But overall, this is not a smart idea by Eddie. Aoki already has his arm scooped under Eddie's leg, and because Eddie is standing, Aoki can push on his hip with his foot, and that makes Eddie's leg light, so Aoki can slide it over to the other side. As he uses his left arm to switch the leg, Aoki immediately looks for the heel hook grip with his right hand, but the darn ref gets in the way a little here. Let's freeze right here for a second. The grip is locked up, and you can see the bottom of Eddie's leg start to rotate and put pressure on his knee. Now look at that leg position. Aoki started with ashi garami. Eddie stood and that leg in the middle came out like I mentioned. This leg on the outside is going to come back into play later, I promise. In working towards the finish, Aoki is going to go belly down to further rotate the leg. You can see here that the grip is still on tight. Eddie had an opportunity to match Aoki's position. I never ever tell my students they should get into a who can heel hook faster competition, and Eddie already lost that race and he would be playing catch up, but it might have opened a window to escape. There's nothing stopping Eddie from pushing Aoki's leg to the side across his own body, just like Aoki did a few seconds ago to Eddie. That would have put them in 50-50. If you're not familiar with 50-50, this is what it is. Thanks for the help, Lachlan Giles. Eddie could match the same grip that Aoki has. Would Aoki be able to tap him from this position? Yeah, and he probably would have. Would this have given Eddie a better chance? Yeah, but I mean, it might not have mattered. If Eddie did put them in 50-50 on purpose, it would allow Eddie to sit up and reach for the hands of Aoki and try to break his grip. He could push this foot out of the way while bringing Aoki's other foot across and giving himself room to sit up, again to fight the hands. Again, it's not a guarantee he'd escape, but it'd be better than nothing. And we wouldn't have even gotten this far if he hadn't stood up. When Aoki was setting up the ashi garami, Eddie should have pressured in and shot his leg straight back. Look back at this position. Eddie could have used his hand to reach around Aoki's head and pushed his own right leg back away, and he would have ended up on top of Aoki. He still would have been in danger, but he would have been in a better position to protect himself. He didn't do that, so let's catch back up to where we were. Aoki rolls through, and look how deep that is. That is some heavy rotation on Eddie's leg. And here comes the tap. That grip was rotating that leg so hard. And remember that leg that was in the middle that I said would come back later? Look what Aoki is doing with his feet here. They are both blocking Eddie from being able to reach up and hand fight. And you can see from this angle how Aoki is driving his hips in. So in addition to the bottom of the leg being rotated while the top of Eddie's leg is staying still, twisting the knee, There's lateral force putting extra pressure on Eddie's knee as he hips in. Really, as soon as Aoki got the bite of his grip on Eddie's heel, it was pretty much over. Eddie didn't really know what to do here. If he reacted a little quicker and made a few different moves, he might have been able to defend. That's why you got to learn your leg lock defense. I have a feeling we'll see a lot more breakdowns from Shinya Aoki on this channel just because I'm a fan. What do you want to see next? Let me know down in the comments. And while you're down there, you might as well give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you guys all watching, and I'll see you next time.